Douala, where we just witnessed a history-making event, the fifth anniversary of the Facebook platform Lavmfu. And I'm joining the chairman of this occasion who gave a powerful message, and he will be throwing more light as far as the message he delivered in this particular occasion is concerned. And he is a notable in the South land. He will be discovering more as far as he is concerned. You're welcome, sir, to our platform.
Thank you very much, and I'm grateful for having you here today too.
So many people out there are anxious to know whom we have on board our platform this evening.
Okay, my name's, as I said earlier, I'm Shea Jude Kenila, and I'm from resident here in Douala. I practice banking as a profession, so I'm also interested in cultural and traditional issues, so that's why I'm here today.
And today we are not just talking about social media technology, but we are talking about culture that has integrated itself in technology, and the trend this time around Facebook. So can you relate this particular aspect which so many people have, so much given a distance or separated both from each other?
Okay, what we are witnessing today is a blend of modernity and culture or tradition, as you want to say. We are seeing a situation where, with the advent of social media and modernity, we are obliged to live in that society by doing a blend or a combination of modernity and tradition. So, social media platforms today have become a means of showcasing our traditional practice by sharing to our people who today are dispersed all over the world. And we have our children in America, in Canada, in Europe, everywhere, and it's difficult for them to have a direct hands, a touch of our tradition while being away. So these platforms help them to learn, it helps them to know and to understand some of our cultural and traditional practices which our parents left over to us. So we are today in a situation where we have to use these platforms, and they are good platforms and they are beneficial and they are very important. So that is where we are today. It's a complete blend of modernity and tradition.
Okay, Shay, let's look at the present society we live in, the generation we find ourselves in, where some youth they don't want to identify with their culture. What can you say to such people who still have such mentalities?
It's unfortunate that we have that kind of situation today. But I bet you, our children are ignorantly taught to think that our tradition is bad, which is not true. Some of them, their parents have obliged them to forget because they don't want them to practice, they don't want them to come closer. But unfortunately, what we are seeing today, as I witnessed in the 90s, in the late early 2000 when I came and started working in Douala here, I saw a lot of our people who did not know our dialects, who did not even know about our traditional practices. But we see that these people gradually go back to their roots when they get to certain ages. And they even start learning the language at an advanced age. They're learning our tradition. So all hope is not lost. We still know that today we will still be able to catch up with the gaps that we have in promoting our culture and our tradition to the modern generation. Just a few of them are lost, but we can get them back.
And from your take-home message, you did elaborated a lot of points, and one of those points was that we should learn from other platforms and do things that would attract more people to our platforms. Okay, Shay, let's look the future of the platform like the Lavmfu in the next 5 years. Where do you see?
Yes, as I mentioned, we are not in a closed world. We are living in an open world where there are so many platforms that are promoting traditional and cultural aspects. I mentioned a few, and the fun is not even fun. I'm fortunate that each time I always try to go through those platforms to see what is going on, and I understand that many of those platforms they have incentives. They bought their culture and they do everything to make sure that people connect to their platform. So the message is the Lavmfu platform can go further than what they are projecting if they do a lot of social engineering, if they have their key objectives, if they can present stories that can attract people. So I'm very hopeful that the objective that they set for 2028 can be attained in 2025 without any trouble, even going beyond that expectation. So it just suffices to work a bit harder, be more open, learn those techniques, and float. Everything will work well.
Thank you very much, Shay, for creating our time out of your busy schedule to talk to us.
To have you here, and I hope when I come here, I'll have time to visit you. Thank you.